Highness, Excellencies, Chairman of DIHAD, distinguished members of the DIHAD Board, estimated colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. I wish to thank for the kind invitation extended to PAM. It is very sincere pleasure that I am here today to deliver a statement in these tough days to this Dubai International Humanitarian Aid and Development Conference. As the great Greek tragedian Sophocles said, the most beautiful human work is to be useful to one's neighbor. And since 18 years, DIHAD is one of the most important events in human solidarity worldwide. For us, your summit is one of the main priorities, and I'm here because of the strong partnership between PAM and DIHAD itself. Over the years, DIHAD has truly established itself as one of the main platforms for global humanitarian leadership to tackle the most pressing issue of our time. And PAM is honored to be one of its partners, because working together is always an enrichment and can open new paths to relationship between peoples and culture, which in this period appear with some great difficulties. It is not a coincidence that last week PAM held its 68th plenary session in Dubai. It was a very special event because on that occasion, both the Federal National Council of U.A.E. and the Shura Council of Qatar became full members. In this regard, we recognize the unique role that DIHAD and its chairman have played in the process of establishing effective cooperation and constructive dialogue between PAM and the countries of the Gulf, as well as the strategic and innovative role played by parliamentary diplomacy in the relation among states to favor of peace, security, stability, fight against terrorism and organized crime, economic cooperation, post-COVID recovery, mass migration, sustainable development, and action to mitigate climate change. I would like now to elaborate on this point in line with the Sustainable Development Goals 17, especially zero hunger, climate change, peace, and institution, but starting by one word: interdependence. Interdependence is the word that must summarize the new meaning of freedom, the one that can arise from the pain that crosses the world in a better future. Freedom as awareness of human solidarity, which unites individuals and peoples in it, as awareness of their mutual dependence as a condition of social justice to be respected and defended first in others, then in us, as a reciprocity and as a collaboration in the highest challenge. And I think that the best challenge for us is always to leave no one behind and to strengthen resilience of our communities. We all know what is happening in Ukraine as the result of the military aggression being carried out by the Russian Federation. In the last 2 weeks, 2.8 million men, women, and children leaving Ukraine to seek protection in our countries, and 3 million people being displaced internally. The Red Cross has anticipated that 18 million, and we heard the last intervention on that, will need humanitarian assistance in and around Ukraine in 2022. For that, it's important that the UN has launched a review of the Global Compact on Migration. Never before such a tool is more needed than in this moment. In addition, the economies of our countries already affected by COVID are being further destabilized, and the price of energy has skyrocketed. We are all scared about the impact of the conflict on food security, since both Ukraine and Russia are the major suppliers of cereals in our region. And we don't forget the disaster situation in other parts of the world, from Sahel that is under the threat of terrorism and the social crisis, to Yemen, passing through Libya, Lebanon, and Syria. As some example for us, for our contribution, we support medium and small enterprises and startups, and PEM has launched a special project to facilitate their access to alternative capital markets, or in order to be less dependent on energy produced in other regions, PEM has proposed economic community of the Mediterranean and Gulf countries for renewable energy and water. In addition, this year, PEM will assist the colleagues from the Egyptian Parliament in bringing the parliamentary dimension to the discussing of COP27, which will be held in Egypt. Climate change affects all over the world. But this is true especially for the Mediterranean region, where we need to focus on food and water security. These are essential to ensure peace and stability. Last but not least, PAM will organize in late spring a conference on revision of Palermo Convention against transnational organized crime to make sure that no criminal organization do take advantage of the misery of the others. To conclude, I wish you all a very successful conference. The speakers and guests of this gathering are the global leaders in the humanitarian sector. As we use this opportunity to meet so many important international and non-governative organizations to exchange ideas, experience, feelings. We must also use this tie we build here to continue our cooperation throughout the coming years. Thank you so much.